Hello everybody, this is GrimYaz bringing you The Park. This is a horror game that actually takes place in the Secret World universe. If you don't know the Secret World, it was a MMO game that came out a while ago actually, and I played a little bit of it before, much before, back when it first, not back when it first came out, but about a year ago or so I played a little bit. And it takes place in the same universe, and there's actually a mission in the game that is very heavily inspired. It very inspired this game basically, and I think it should be good because I remember that mission and it was pretty intense. So without further ado, let's get started on The Park. This should be interesting. Yeah, and it's very story oriented, obviously. And your sanity, that's cool. I like the warning. I definitely do. You just know it's gonna be pretty cool, judging by the warning alone. Usually when they give off a warning like that, you know it's gonna be pretty cool.
Where's Mr. Bear?
I haven't seen Mr. Bear, Callum.
Poor Will, where's Mr. Bear?
Stay in the car. I'll go and ask information.
No, we need to find Mr. Bear. We need to find Mr. Bear, definitely. And, okay, so this is the beginning of the park. Where's the
Attention, patrons.
park?
The park is now closed.
Well,
Please make your way to the car park at your earliest convenience. Employees prepare the park for shutdown.
not a lot of people, as you can see. Yeah, not a lot of tourists are coming by or anything. So definitely a good setup for a horror game. Hey, information. And I can only walk, sadly. No sprinting. So...
What?
You okay, Lorraine? She doesn't look okay.
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son's teddy bear. Hey, stop!
So how does this guy...
I think your boy just ran into the park. I'll unlock the gates for you.
Oh, thank you! You seem strangely normal and creepy at the same time. Press... I click the shouting provides audible visual because the guy
Wait
here.
up there for mommy, Callum!
I think, yeah, shouting kind of like...
Callum, where are you going?
Catch me, Mommy!
There's something special
No, stop.
about the entrance to an amusement park. A line drawn between the real world and the world of whimsy within. On this side, the apathy of our everyday lives. And on the other, anything we might dare to dream. It's no wonder Callum ran back inside. I wouldn't want to leave either.
Attention, employees. The park is now closed.
You sure about that?
Have a
'Cause
safe journey home.
I think this might take a turn for the worse pretty soon. And as I was saying, it happened. Yeah, Lorraine, you were saying about not wanting to leave. I kinda want to leave. Can I? No, I can't. Nope. Can't leave the amusement park. Yay. Well, I gotta find Callum anyways.
Oh god. The park.
Oh, I can run.
What
Cool.
happened here?
I don't know, but we'll
It's easy
find
to get
out.
lost here.
Let's find. Oh look, House of Horrors. I want to go there. Definitely. I'm in the Sideshow Alley. Roller coaster, Autotron, Ferris wheel, bumper cars, and the Tunnel of Tales. Okay, well, let's go to the House of Horrors first, because I really want to see that. But yeah.
Can't catch me.
Hey, no, I can't. Oh no, come on! I'm almost there. No,
Stop, Callum!
Callum, no, stop. I almost did it. I almost caught him. Damn. And now I want to explore a little bit. I wonder if I could. I wonder if I could just go anywhere I want to. Can I? I'm not sure if I can. I think that's the slideshow alley. Okay. Yeah, I can't go in here, sadly. Well, that sucks. Alright, well, let's go. I'm guessing that's the Halls of Horrors that we just saw right over there. That big mouth. Yeah, it looks very inviting, doesn't it? Let me go in there right away. Please. Oh, man.
Where are you?
Carrie Killian is Satan's whore. How much did he pay for her?
Callum?
Okay.
Where'd you go?
Hey,
This way, Mommy.
I don't think I want to go in here, but let me check, just in case.
Too dark. I'm
Yeah.
not going in there without a flashlight.
I like the fact that you don't want to go in there, Lorraine. Yeah, definitely don't want to either. But I'm guessing we're gonna have to go in there sometime in the game. Which sucks. Which sucks really bad. Alright, Callum, I'm coming. Hey,
Come to mommy, Callum.
seriously. No, don't stop. Examine shoe.
I think this belongs to Callum.
Callum, you really shouldn't be running around bare feet. I mean, that shit will cut you. Seriously. Examine the
Chad the
plaque.
chipmunk, huh? Just a drunk guy in a suit.
Well, that's not nice. Chad the chipmunk, worst in class. Chad can't even seem to pass. Chad gets angry, likes to fight. Chad is beaten every night. Chad will have a dead-end job. Chad will die, a useless slob. That's just exactly the type of thing you want kids to read in an amusement park, definitely. So, yeah, that's cool. I want to go to the bathroom. No, what about the boys' bathroom? Nope, not open. Read handwritten notes.
What's this?
Oh, what? Oh, wow, that font is small. Purchase the land on Solomon Island for a pittance. I might add, whatever old Archie Henderson did to the locals, just the mention of his name and had people slamming doors and locking shutters from the moment I arrived on the island. My lawyers had arranged everything in advance, but the realtor still had to come and deliver the keys to me personally. He took it upon himself to offer me another warning. I don't know what you're planning to do with this land, Mr. Winter, but the soil here is bitter with a curse carried from the old country. Old man Henderson, he did terrible dark things. The land remembers, sir. I dismissed him shortly afterwards, mostly amused by his pathetic attempts at warning me off. I have a great vision for this place. The will to see that vision through the very end. Atlantic Island Park. The name is perfect. I cannot imagine it being anything else. This is the start of something amazing. And yeah, Solomon Island, that's the place the story takes place in. And that's the same place that it was a fictional island off the coast of New England, I think, in the game. And that's where hey, I'm talking. That's where the first quests start, actually. And yeah, we're in that place right now. And so this is the Tunnel of Tales. Okay.
Callum, stay where you are. Stop, Callum.
Stop, Callum. Are you gonna listen to me? No, why would you? I'm your mother. Why would you listen to me?
Come on, Mommy.
Well, if the swan would stop, I would go, but sadly the swan, stop. Seriously. Okay. You gonna let me on? Or no? Okay, there we go, see? Was that so bad? Come on, Mr. Swan. Really. So, Mr. Swan. I see Mrs. Swan has crashed. No? No words? Okay. I wonder where we're going. And why we're doing this. But, alright. I have a feeling that, you know, Callum is probably dead. I mean, that's really what this game is foreshadowing. And the world of Secret World is actually a pretty mystical place. A lot of magic involved.
Near a great
all that.
forest, there lived a poor woodcutter, his wife and his 2 children. A boy named Hansel and a girl named Gretel.
Oh, this
They
story
were
seems
very
familiar.
poor and had very little to bite or sup.
Right.
What will become of us? The woodcutter asked his wife one night. I tell you what, husband, we will take the children into the thickest part of the forest tomorrow and abandon them there. No, my wife, I cannot do that, said the man. Then we will all 4 starve, you fool. Hansel and Gretel overheard their parents talking, and Gretel began to weep.
Aw.
Do not fret, Gretel, Hansel said. He crept out of the hut and gathered white stones from the ground to fill his pockets.
Callum, where did you go? Callum, where did you go?
Oh, I love the echo.
The next morning, the woodcutter leads the children into the forest. Before they leave, their mother gives them a slice of bread and warns them that they will get no more food that day. Clever Hansel leaves a trail of white stones behind them as they pass into the woods. When their father leaves them, the children wait a while, then follow the trail back to their parents' house.
I think this story's gonna take a weird turn.
After
somewhere.
receiving a thorough scolding from their parents for getting lost in the woods, the children are sent to bed without any supper. Hansel tried to sneak out and collect more white stones, but found that the door was locked. "Tomorrow I will take them into the woods myself," the wife told the woodcutter. In the morning, their mother gave them a slice of bread and led them deep into the forest once again.
Calm down, Lorraine. It's just a story.
Hansel broke his bread into pieces and left a trail of breadcrumbs to lead them safely home. But hungry-eyed birds snatched up the breadcrumbs and his trail was destroyed.
Oh no.
Abandoned by their parents and unable to find the trail home, the children wandered in the forest for 3 days.
And then what happens? Don't leave me hanging now. Come on.
The children stumbled into a clearing with an exceedingly strange house. Its walls were made of gingerbread, and its windows were panes of clear sugar. Hansel, desperately hungry, ran forward and began to nibble on the walls.
And that was a good idea, wasn't it? No, it was not.
Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house? An old woman emerged from the house, sniffing the air and peering around with cloudy eyes. "Oh, you dear children, who brought you here? Just come in and stay with me. No harm will come to you." But Hansel and Gretel stayed back, for the old woman reminded them of their cruel mother. "Come, children, don't be afraid. I have something for you."
Yeah, I think you should trust her.
The old woman offered them 2 enormous lollipops. The children took them and began to eat. "You see, nothing to fear here. Come inside," the old woman urged, and the children, still licking their sweets, followed.
Yeah, you should trust strangers giving you candy always. Okay,
Once
no.
inside the house, the old woman changed. She stuffed Hansel into a cage and put Gretel to work, sweeping and cleaning her hut. "Your brother will make a good mouthful," the old witch told Gretel. "Once he is fattened up, I shall feast upon him."
And
Time passed, and poor Hansel refused to eat, fearing the day that the witch would eat him. The witch, for her part, grew impatient. "Today I will cook and eat your brother, Gretel. Climb inside and light the oven." But Gretel pretended not to understand. I do not know how. Where is the opening?" "Fool," the old witch said. "The opening is here." And she moved to show Gretel. Seizing her courage, brave Gretel gave the witch a shove, and the old crone tumbled forward into the oven. Gretel slid a large iron bolt over the door to the oven.
yeah, Gretel. Fuck yeah.
Gretel freed her brother Hansel, and together they lit a fire beneath the oven. And though she screamed and begged, the children sat by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked.
Yay! That was nice.
And then, because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
Okay, that wasn't in the original story. Plot twist, guys! Hansel and Gretel ate the witch. I like that version. Hi, Mr. Swan. Can I help you? Do your job. Yeah, keep going. Nothing else. I'll be getting off now. Thank you, Mr. Swan, for the very weird Hansel and Gretel story that we just had. Yeah, can I get off, please? I don't want to be here anymore. Mr. Swan, thank you. I'll be getting off now, never coming back. Swan's gingerbread and chocolates is the achievement. Nice. I'm not writing that thing again. Hell no. I wonder if, like, it would give a different story each time you enter it, but I highly
Hansel
doubt
and
it.
Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy, looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws.
Aw, that's actually kind of sad when you think about it.
Don't
Hey.
hide from me, Callum!
Anything that I'm missing? Cause Callum, what are you
I'm
singing?
not playing anymore, Callum!
Yeah, Callum. No, don't dissuade me.
Another accident. This place.
Jeez. That does seem kind of dead. Oh, hey, it's Mr. Bear! Despite the constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor is booked to cut the ribbons, so the only real question is whether we will have any customers. I'm not truly worried. The customers will come out of simple curiosity. I deduced what was needed from the banned writings of Archie Henderson. It's astonishing to think a resonance of positive emotions can be used to fuel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use negative, and that caused some of the taint that still lingers in this place. I will not make the same mistakes. Very soon I will know if this has all been for nothing. And I'm guessing it kinda has, because there is a teddy bear driving a minivan that crashed. That doesn't bode well for the park. It really does not, when you think about it. So yeah, let's keep moving. Is that Mr. Bear? Maybe we should take him. Or maybe not. Yeah, I don't think I want a teddy bear that can drive a minivan. But that actually can't drive a minivan because he crashed. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I want that teddy bear. Hey, there's a note there.
Callum,
I think.
tell Mommy where you are.
Maybe not. Alright. Callum, you gotta stop playing, buddy. Seriously.
Stay where you are!
And I almost caught him. I almost caught him. I don't think it would be possible, to be honest. I'm sure the game will, like, you know, teleport him away or something. Definitely. Hey, it's an Autotron. Can we ride it? I think I need
This
to...
old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy.
It makes me dizzy just looking at it, to be honest.
The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
You were waiting for our turn on the ride. Frank, me, and the boys. This fellow in the chipmunk suit is making an ice carving while the people took photographs. Lawrence wanted to go over to him, but I was been a bit wary of those suits. They give me the creeps. It's silly, I know. Anyway, the chipmunk man, he was carving and picking away at the ice, and at first we thought he was making some animal, like a tiger or lion. But as more and more ice fell away, when you first looked, it was like a human face, smiling out of that block of ice. But the more you looked at it, the more you saw that there was something not quite right about the proportions. Something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat just a little bit faster, like you were prey and that thing in the ice was a hunter. But then these teenagers walked up and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit. And then, well, he went berserk. For a few moments it was chaos. Everybody was running away from the guy who had one of the teenagers on the ground, and he was stabbing with the ice pick, and blood was spraying and the people were screaming. And Frank and I had the kids and we were dragging them away as fast as we could. And the last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was the eyeball of one of those poor kids had landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look more or less alive. Okay, that's completely insane. Thank you. That'll be in my nightmares for a while. But I want to ride this Autotron. Let's try to forget about all of that. And go onto this thing, come on. I think that's the control booth. Yeah, I don't think I can ride it, can I? Oh, okay, decrease the speed. Decrease. Or just turn it off altogether, to be honest. Yeah, well, I love the car designs. Alright, let's try it. Whee!
I can't get on while it's moving.
Well, okay, come on, stop moving. Do I have to keep... One more. Stop already. Jeez. Even trains stop faster. Come on, man. Alright. Let's ride! Yay! Can we hear another story this time? This time it was Cinderella. And, you know, at the end, she kills the prince, kills all the royal family, takes over the throne, and conquers all the neighboring countries. Come on. Okay, no stories. That sucks. I wanted to hear that version of Cinderella. But I think something else is gonna happen. Because Lorraine is going crazy again. Whoa, and for a reason too, jeez. Hi. So, you weren't there before. And hopefully you're not there again. Okay. Right, that was a scary ride, thanks. I think that would probably substitute for House of Horrors. Right? Right, okay. Hey, what are you doing by the controls, buddy? Kinda concerned about the fact that there's a dude in a top hat that looks like a skeleton doing the controls. Okay, well, let's not mess with that anymore. Anything else here? Anything else I'm missing? No. What was this way? Wait, is this the way we came from? I think it is. Or is it the other way? I'm lost. I think no, I think we can go this way.
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. And they shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought.
Did you expect him to shit gold eggs? I mean... Yeah, a kid's a kid.
Mommy
Congratulations.
needs to see you, Callum.
Oh, there was something there, hold on. Over there? I don't think you want to be over there. I thought working in the park for a summer would be a lot of fun. But the end of the season here really drags. There aren't that many tourists around, and so most of the staff spend their days standing around gossiping. And most of that gossip is about Chad. I mean, Steve. See, even I'm starting to call him Chad, and I went to school with the guy. It's that goddamn suit. In the beginning, it was a laugh. Steve the local lush as Chad, the chipmunk, child-friendly mascot at Atlantic Island Park. Lock up your daughters and all that. But the more he wears that suit, the weirder Steve is getting. At first, it was little things, like refusing to change out of the suit at work, taking it home with him every day. But then, I saw him at Susie's diner, still wearing it, and it wasn't even a work day. Some of the staff complained, discreetly, to park management about the smell, and I saw him walking and talking with Mr. Winter, the owner, one day. But nothing seems to have changed. The suit still smells like a carcass whenever Steve walks by. And apparently Steve has picked up some new skills since the last time I saw him, peeking up in a gutter outside the cycle station. Because he sure as hell can carve a mean ice sculpture. Those shapes he makes in the ice, though, they give me the creeps. Steve came by the booth today, lucky me, and he just hung around for a while. I really couldn't tell because of the suit, but it seemed like he was just staring at me, sizing me up, eye-fucking me, whatever he was doing. I asked him what he wanted, and he just stood there, not saying anything. Eventually I called my supervisor, and when he came by, Chad, Steve, wandered off. My supervisor told me to put everything in writing, so here it is. Also, I quit. I don't want to see that chipmunk suit ever again. Laura Henneman.
Callum, stay where you are.
Oh! What the hell? That was rude, lady! I was reading, and whatever that thing is inside, hey, can I go there? Why would I want to go there? Okay. So Chad is absolutely creepy as hell, apparently. And a little perverted.
Callum, where are you?
Anything on the park bench? No. No, Callum, I'm not gonna play that game. No, we're not playing that game. But yeah, so... Chad is completely insane. Cool. I don't remember if that...
Constant crashes and 80s music. Guess it floats someone's boat.
Oh, come on. What else do you need in life? Come on, Lorraine. It's a bumper car. Let's do this. Ooh, what's gonna happen?
No. Stop! Stop, doctor! Stop it, please!
Lorraine? Wanna talk about that? Or... I'm guessing that was electroshock therapy. You were in it, weren't you? You don't want to talk about it? Okay, cool. I'll just figure it out myself. That's fine. Oh hey, that bumper car looks important somehow.
Callum, come back here right now!
Do I see anything else? No. Stop laughing, Callum, it's not funny. It's a very serious situation we're dealing with here. Examine accident report. Brief description of the accident or incident. During the transport of the bumper cars into the arena, one of the straps attaching the load of the truck came untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. Described it in injuries caused. Francis was killed. I'd say so. Did the injured employee see a doctor? Yes. If yes, did he file the employer's portion of workers' compensation form? Yes. Supervisor's comments. Dexter, the truck driver, claims to have seen someone on the back of the I don't think the supervisor is agreeing with Dexter. Undoing the straps. Nobody else reported seeing that. The sheriff had requested Dexter provide them with urine samples. What could have been done to prevent this accident incident? Double checking of the straps after transit should be mandatory, and drug screening up for all drivers. Have the unsafe conditions have been corrected? No. That's great. And additional comments. The local laborers are very superstitious and said this hasn't helped. Some of them are refusing to return to work until we have someone from the local church walk the park and exorcise the bad spirits. Maybe they should have done that. I don't know. Wow. What the hell? I wanted to ride the bumper cars and you just ruined it. Thank you. Whoever you were. Dexter or Francis, probably. Francis. It could be Francis' ghost. Or something. Lorraine, calm down. It didn't even scratch us.
Mommy is coming, Callum!
Mommy is also very pissed that she won't be able to ride the bumper cars. What a waste. It really is. Okay, well... No fun out of that. I mean, we rode the... You know... Autotron.
It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small,
Ooh,
I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, yes, Sheriff.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lorraine. That does kind of suck. Oh man, you're killing him with this font game. Continually delayed by the incompetence of the builders. The problem is that they are local, so they believe a lot of the rumors about what Old Man Henderson used to do here. They grew up on those tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or a wrench goes missing, those fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. Of course, that is why I chose this site over all the other potential Solomon Islands as a nexus for dark energies. The thought of that power just dissipating beneath the earth here, it makes my skin crawl. I called in a few favors back in Brooklyn and got someone at the local academy to see if they had any interesting books about local history. Turns out they do, and it turns out that Old Man Henderson has some pretty strong connections to the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find a piece of the plans that I'm missing. And also maybe get some people killed, or, you know, summon a bunch of demons and all that. You know, the works of a horror game. So now we're in the Ferris wheel. Yeah. And then we go to the roller coaster. That should be fun. Then Slash of Alley. Then the Halls of Horrors, I'm guessing. And then I think that'll be over. I don't know. Maybe there'll be more, but I kind of doubt it. I think this is a short game anyways. Most of the people playing it on the reviews had like 2 hours at most, I think.
So they are going to close this place down. Doesn't surprise me.
Unsafe, close the park. After touring the park and riding the rides, viewing the startling number of incidents suffered here in the park, it is this inspector's opinion that Atlantic Island Park should be shut down until Nathaniel Winter complies with all safety regulations. While I understand that there is a sensitive political relationship between Mr. Winter and the senator, I nevertheless suggest that such political considerations be set aside in condemning Atlantic Island Park. The rides at first glance appear well constructed and maintained, but the sheer number of incidents in the park during the last few years and during constructions lead me to believe that there is something wrong at the base level of construction, and we should close the park and fully investigate these flaws. To wit, here is a partial list of fatalities in the park since opening only 2 years ago. Family of 3 killed when a roller coaster car derailed. 14 separate incidents of broken bones and crushed ribs while riding the Autotron. 3 suicides from the top of Ferris wheel. A child seriously injured on the escalator. Over a dozen children reported missing in the House of Horrors since its construction. 1 report of a drowning in the Tunnel of Tales. The sheer volume of incidents means that it is my stronger recommendation that the Atlantic Island Park be closed immediately. Signed, David Walsett. Yeah, it is actually my strongest recommendation too. Hey, let's try the Ferris wheel. Why not? Where people suicided from. I definitely want to go up and see that. Hey, come on, one more. Do it. Come on, I want to ride the Ferris wheel. Okay, there we go. So yeah, obviously the park is... Maybe it was demons, or, you know, ghosts, or something. It's probably something supernatural, obviously. And as I said, as I was saying before, the secret world... Hey, that dude is there again. The world of Secret World is pretty supernatural in all aspects, so, yeah. Kinda expected. No fairy tales this time? Aw, come on. A twisted version of Little Red Riding Hood. Come on, you know you want to game. But alright. So, Lorraine, how are you doing?
People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale. I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed. But I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night. Dawn and I moved in together, but then, well, he died.
Aw.
According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Dawn was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
Sorry, Lorraine. And yeah, you're right, fairy tale fucking over. And hopefully the right fucking over too. Because I want to get off. Is this where Dawn died then? Because that's kind of important. And what does that sound? Some creepy ass music is playing somewhere. Hey, buddy. You're not gonna say anything? Okay then. And apparently Lorraine has no comments on the fact that there's some very strange dude in a top hat that looks like a skeleton controlling the rides. Cool. I mean, why would you have comments on anything like that? That's sad, that happens every day. Alright? Alright, so what's next? I think the roller coaster is next. Right, okay, and I guess it's this way. Yeah. I mean, I wonder what the roller coaster is gonna offer. It's probably gonna be a little scary, more than,
Where are you, Callum?
the Ferris wheel, and,
Callum? Callum!
House of Tales. That sounds like a lot of babies. Thank you. What the... Well, okay, thank you. The road is open now to the roller coaster. Cool. I just needed a ticket, as you can see. That's good.
Where did you go?
Yeah. Who is? What? What? Callum? Don't play with me now.
Mommy is coming, A lot of people idolize their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people!
I know, right?
You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping up piss, feeding them. Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until... we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
And I'm kinda guessing you did somewhere along the line. Yep. Kind of feel like you did something along that effect, Lorraine. I mean, hey, you know, maybe you should have given him up for adoption. He didn't really ask to be born in, you know, to your household. But yeah, we're in the roller coaster, and Lorraine is going even more insane now. I'm gonna cut it here, guys, and we're gonna ride the roller coaster next time. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying the game. I definitely am. And I'll see you guys in the next one.